Hello friends of Troika. Today's topic, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin was created in 2009 by a pseudonymous cryptographer who went by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin is digital money that allows for any two people anywhere in the world to send Bitcoin to one another without the involvement of a bank, a government, or any other institution. It's an alternative payment system that operates free of central control. Think of the days in middle school selling goods or services at your neighborhood fair. When someone bought a cupcake for 50 cents, you didn't have to trust that person. You just needed to see that, well, they had 50 cents. And you could do that with your very own eyes. Fast forward 20 to 30 years later, we've shifted to a digital society and the majority of our payments are made by credit card, over the internet, or through our banks. These credit cards and banks are essentially a middleman. And because we've shifted to more reliance on digital transactions, we have no choice but to trust the middleman to approve and verify every single payment because now we cannot see the money ourselves. Do you have a better way of sending my hard-earned money to a complete stranger across the globe? We went from being able to physically carry, transfer, and verify our own money ourselves to watching numbers on a screen being stored and verified by a third party who controls that transfer. Now, over time, we gave up carrying cash because digital payments just seem way more convenient. But in doing this, we, the people, created a system that gives third parties more power over our money and ultimately over our sovereignty. Bitcoin offers us a solution to getting back to the person-to-person nature of giving and receiving our money, but in digital form, right? Bitcoin can be broken down in three different ways. We have Bitcoin, the digital asset, Bitcoin, the network, and Bitcoin, the blockchain. Bitcoin as a digital asset has a limited supply of 21 million coins and it cannot be changed. According to the code that was programmed into the software, it will never be changed. I guess what I'm saying is that Bitcoin cannot just one day choose to print 1.9 trillion extra Bitcoins out of thin air, if you know what I mean. Bitcoin, the network, is basically a bunch of interconnected computers that anyone can join by running a piece of software on their computer. The network is what issues the Bitcoin, it tracks their ownership, and then transfers them between two people without the help of a middleman, a bank, or a government. The Bitcoin blockchain is simply software. It's a piece of code that anyone can run on their computer to become a participant in the network. The software is what we call open source, which means that anyone can see how it works as well as contribute new features to it. A few other fun facts about Bitcoin. Bitcoin network has run continuously without a hack or notable security breach since its launch on January 3rd, 2009. It's earned an annual rate of return of 198% for over a decade, making it the best performing investable asset class in history. Bitcoin is also the world's very first scarce money. The reason this is so is because of its fixed supply of 21 million Bitcoin. Bitcoin gives people living in high inflation countries the unique ability to protect their financial assets from inflation. Stock to flow models for Bitcoin show price predictions in the $1 million range for one Bitcoin within the next decade. And lastly, Bitcoin is believed to have transformed our world. And so it is.